Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading channel. Day trading for ROI payout, no trade recommendations. It's just a trade journal. And we're on the Tuesday order flow levels for January 10, 2023. And this is a Powell catalyst day. So whenever he talks, markets listen, and usually we've got volatility. So we're going to go over time pivots, price action, order flow levels. Currently, at the time of this video shoot, M2K handle range is 9.1 handles in the Globex, and our Monday total was 29.6 handle range, and the 3-day average is 38.5. Let's get to the charts. 24-hour chart, time pivot, price action, and order flow level. Let's start with the time pivot. We're in deep in the Europe Globex, and this is a Powell catalyst day. We've got Chairman Powell, the FOMC, is going to be an outside catalyst that's going to impact. So everybody's going to be aware of that. Currently, we're 9.1 handles range in Globex on the M2K small cap micro futures. And what I'm looking here is this candle, and my marker on the order flow level is 18041, and what that represents is basically the Globex open zone. And my lean with the scout team is down. I'm not going to add any size here. This is a super light position. This big candle here as of Monday, what's interesting is the wick, the candle wick, and the anchored VWAP. So everybody that bought here with this delta of 75 order flow, the average weighted price is 1810.3 on this candle. So currently we're at 18031, and again my pivot here is 1804. The key zones or order flow levels that I'm looking at is this 9 EMA. This is the first time we've had a 2-day gap in the new year. This 9 EMA level at 86.9. We have price above the 2023 RTH Open and the Globex Open for 2023. Also, I'll note the anchored VWAP for the year is 1782. So that's a key level. And bulls, it's bulls to lose because they are above the mid Bollinger Band, which comes in at about 1784. So let's go to the order flow strength of the hits. We have a big decrease so far in Globex. That's nothing to read into because we've got no volume. Cumulative delta is green. So that's it. I don't have a lot here other than the RTH Open for Monday was 1817.7. I'm not a bear here. I'm just looking for a mean reversion target. On to the next chart for the 120. The 120 is definitely a more detailed explanation. These bars right here in the cyan color zone represent our Tuesday Globex, and you can see it's a very tight bracket in this January 9th 1-minute open range. So this was a very important level to open the week, and here we are before Chairman Powell, and we're just trapped in the zone here. So definitely not going to put any size on until we see the reaction of Powell, and this is because of this time frame, which is the 120. Narrow brackets and narrow range, 9 handles basically. As far as the strength of the hits, we're in the sell area, but the cumulative delta is barely green still. Not going to read into it too much till we open on the RTH, and we've heard from Powell. Next chart. Okay, my good friend, the Renko-Keltner chart. This has just absolutely been golden for me on offense and, more importantly, defense, because we all know defense wins championships in sports. It's the same thing. Risk management, defense is the big deal in trading. So what I've got here is this yellow circle. That was the lower Keltner, and we're bouncing back again to this order flow range where we opened on the week, and it's about, again, 9 handles here. So you see a lot of red on these algos, up thrust, up thrust, up thrust. I don't see a lot of buy signals, but again, we've got Powell, so just it's neutral right here. I'm not going to really read too much into this other than I don't want to diddle in the middle. Here's this red line coming down, so it's the slant of the line, number one, and number two, price is in the middle of it. Next chart. So here's the 5 minute. Again, it's just another view of where this bracket is. And again, we've already talked about this order flow range here, which was the Monday Globex open first minute. So that's where price is. Bottom line, you can see these delta numbers on the bottom of the range, 370 minus 260 minus 146. So it looks like pretty much wholesale's bottomed out on their inventory, and bets are going to be made once Powell speaks and the RTH boys and girls come in. I am watching the strength of the hits here. You look at these hits, so that's the inventory clearing out, but yet you don't see price really going below 1798. Yeah, we got lows here of 97.50, but as I said before, nothing to read into it. It's a bracket, and I wouldn't be committing any size at this point. Cumulative delta, you can see it's just really zero and neutral. Same with the pace. So that's all I've got, folks. That's it. Trade them well. Take care.